Hi guys, Katima Gaming here. May the 4th be with you, or belated May the 4th be with you, depending on when you watch this video. Today we are going to do a Star Wars special, and to celebrate Star Wars Day, I'll be assembling a cardboard model of the Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars Mega Book. This is a novelty book, actually published by Egmont UK. The book itself has cardboard parts of the Millennium Falcon, as you can see here, and which you can assemble by yourself. And it's actually got a trivia book as well on the other side of it, along with really cool instructions on how to assemble the Millennium Falcon cardboard book over here. I bought this book in Asia Bookstore on a discount about 2 years ago, I think, but I never actually came around dismantling it, because you could actually just pop these stuff up and start assembling the Millennium Falcon, and I never came around to doing it because I like keeping books pristine in a way, but what the heck. Today we are celebrating Star Wars Day, and I'm gonna pop this up and assemble it with you guys, and in between while I'm assembling it, I'll also be giving out Millennium Falcon fun trivia facts, okay? So, as they say in Star Wars, punch it, Chewie. So let's begin. We'll start with, so over here, I don't know what the copyright is when revealing books, but I'm just gonna show you the instructions are here. I think a young teenager, there's also some activities, some trivia, some little games and mazes. So if you're interested in picking up this book, you can just look for this one right here, Star Wars Millennium Falcon book and mega model. Really cool stuff. I'm not sure if copyright's gonna claim me for showing some of the stuff here, but first and foremost, obviously, we're going to do the we're gonna start with step 1, obviously. Okay, step 1, fold the middle piece A around itself. Piece A. Let's look for piece A. Millennium Falcon trivia number 1. Before the Millennium Falcon was modified to become a smuggling ship and one of the fastest ships in the galaxy, it was actually just another mass-produced Corellian YT-1300 freighter. Keyword there, freighter. It was built to haul cargo across the galaxy, yet it doesn't even look like anything close to a freighter. If you play EVE Online or Elite Dangerous, you know what I mean. Across all the movies in the Star Wars galaxy, we've never even seen a cargo bay. Perhaps the Star Wars universe were too liberal with the word freighter. Piece A. Where are you, Piece A? Oh, there you are. All right, this is the first time I'm ever popping anything from this book, so I'm a little nervous. Okay, oh, it's not even that hard. Piece A, pop it out and fold it into, okay. Oh, this is it, no turning back. This is it, there's no, it's easy to pop too. I think like teenagers, young teenagers, 10-year-olds could probably get around doing this. Well, well, we're off to a great start. I sort of got it in to make a cylinder, but somehow there's a part here that just won't go in. It won't connect for some reason. Maybe it's a product defect, but don't worry. Nothing, a little bit of scotch tape will fix. All right, now let's move on to the next part. Took me a while to get this one. This is the center of the whole thing, you know? It's gonna hold the whole thing together, and we're off to a great start. Millennium Falcon trivia number 2. The Millennium Falcon actually had a radar dish, but was knocked off after Lando got a little bit too close to the second Death Star. In the newest trilogy, you can see the circular dish being replaced by a squarish one. So if you're looking to buy a Millennium Falcon model, be it Lego or die-cast metal or whichever, the only way to find out that if it came from the original trilogy or from the newest trilogy is by simply observing the radar dish. Let's look for D. Okay, this is not for 10-year-olds. This is a little confusing because there are quite a few parts here And unlike Lego where there are steps, these are terrible instructions, to be honest with you. And where is D? D, you'd think that the early parts of the assembly line should be in the first pages, and now I'm looking through all the pages to find frickin' D. Alright, I can't find D. D. Where's E and F? No, they're not even close. You'd have to literally search the entire book for every single part. So you have D and you have E and F are nowhere to be found here. You'd have to scroll through the entire book again. So, okay, piece D. We'll go with E and F. E and F, there you are. My gosh. So far apart. Can't even think they'd all be together. Alright, so we got E, F. So finally, we got one of the prongs of the Millennium Falcon going. We are still on the first page. It's not going well, guys. It's factory defect. I mean, like, if you're looking at this, I can barely get it in without actually damaging the paperwork. The cardboard and the design and the instructions are terrible. But at least something's coming out now. Millennium Falcon trivia number 3, the Kessel Run. Okay, this is one of my favorite trivias regarding the Star Wars mythology. It's when Han Solo tried to impress Obi-Wan that the Millennium Falcon did the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs, which was legendary. But parsecs, similar to light years, is a measure of distance, not time. Okay, the Kessel Run is a smuggling route which has a distance of 20 parsecs. It's like telling someone, hey, you know what, that mall is 5 kilometers, but I can make it there in 2 kilometers. That doesn't make sense. If the shortest route to the mall is 5 kilometers, then it'll always be 5 kilometers no matter what. You know, so was this a script error? Or was Han Solo really trying to pull a crap over Obi-Wan about his smuggling abilities? Later on, though, in the Solo movie, it was revealed that Han really did shorten the distance of the Kessel Run by skimming a black hole. It's complicated, but simply put, Han was not lying when he did the Kessel Run in just 12 parsecs. Okay, with some help of Scotch tape, I managed to get the pieces together. It's just really flimsy, guys. This is not something that anyone would enjoy doing. I don't even know what to do with these door panels, but we've got the main frame going. This is where the prongs are going to go in, as you can see. So the prongs are going to come here, and it's starting to take shape. So we're doing it slowly. All right, I'm just going to start taping everything. You know, I'm tired. There's just no way these parts fit together. And, you know, as far as I know, this is already half taped. Right, Millennium Falcon is coming. It's coming all right, I guess. Form some kind of. What's it supposed to form? Okay, back panel is done. Well, it's starting to look like something. Lots of tape on it too. Millennium Falcon trivia number 4. The reason for naming the Millennium Falcon is actually unknown. George Lucas actually never gave insight to it, unlike R2-D2 or C-3PO, which have very interesting name origins. It's also weird that the galaxy far, far away, people actually know what a falcon is. Similar to when Luke Skywalker said, "We're sitting ducks." Do ducks even exist in that galaxy? There's so many reasons and so many theories on why the ship was named the Millennium Falcon. It's so badass. But one thing's for sure, regardless, the ship and the name is one of the most recognizable in sci-fi history. The cockpit, V and W here. And the problem now is that it's not there are a lot of crease points. If you notice, there are a lot of folding points in this, but there's only 4 sides here. So if I start folding on probably what I think contextually are the correct crease points. Okay. Don't care about leaky fuselage in space. This is your Millennium Falcon cockpit. Okay? I think you're supposed to on the plus and minus. Huh. Okay. See, this is another problem. This is the back plate of this whole instruction, and I had to go through, this was somewhere here at the very beginning, and I had to go through all the way back, X and Y together, yet these two that are supposed to be together are all on the opposite end of this infernal book. The instructions, the way they actually assembled everything here, is just absolute crap. Okay, what are these? There's a gap in the instructions. These don't have any letters. I'm assuming this is one of them, but everything should have letters, and most of them do. But all of a sudden, this backplate, this top backplate right here doesn't have any letters or instructions on how to put them together. It just says, oh, it's right there. Came around, but yeah. Okay, you know what? This is it. This is the most I am gonna go, and this is as far as I'll go. For the Star Wars set, I apologize. Yeah, the back plate is right there. I think like the back one looks pretty cool. With the set, cockpit's okay. Cockpit looks all right. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. It's probably gonna go straight to the trash can, I'm sure. Millennium Falcon trivia number 5. Our last trivia, the Millennium Falcon was a direct inspiration to the Firefly series and eventually Serenity. One of my favorite sci-fi series and movie of all time is Firefly and its movie conclusion Serenity. The story is so obvious that it's based on Han Solo and his ship. Group of people laying low, smuggling things across the galaxy on a modified Firefly-class ship called the Serenity with plenty of hidden compartments and requires constant repairs. And to add to that, they're always on the run from authorities. I mean, it's all there, and I'm very grateful for it. If you do end up looking for a nice activity book, this is not it. If you can get this for, I don't know if Westerners find $10 cheap, but if you can get it for about 10 bucks. Yeah, it's nice. It's very frustrating though. And I assemble Gundams, for crying out loud. I assemble Gundams, and I assemble all sorts of model toys, and for the first time I just lost patience in this because it goes to show that instructions and presentation is very, very important. Alright then, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And I hope you learned something new. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone, and I'll see you in our past, present, and future videos. May the Force be with you. Sarika. Punch it, Chewie. Whatever.